All right, everybody. So we are here watching some footage that I had recorded earlier. I'm going to do another commentary video, just talking over what's going on here. So this is Iron Trials. It is the solo weekend. I was trying really hard to get this done, and honestly, it's I got a bunch of seconds. I got some top 10 finishes. But anyways, so this video here, I deciding to land over here at this fire station area, over here by Hills. I'd landed here a couple times before, decent amount of loot. I might grab this bounty, hoping to get something from it, either just a bit of intel of where somebody is. Also, we can, in some cases, someone will just get the bounty, you get some free money that way. The thing with Iron Trials that makes it really difficult is that there's not a lot of money around, I find, in solos. I think when I've done this in duos before, there was just quite a bit more money available. And I know that they nerfed the amount of money you get for each contract was nerfed, and so yeah, my bounty is still floating, so he's gone.
Hostile foot patrol.
I'm hoping someone else is going to be able to take him out for me. But either way, so I'm still going to loot here, but as I was saying, I feel like to make Iron Trials more viable in solos, they would have either had to increase the loot pool around the map so that you can actually get a loadout, or lower the cost for the loadout, like maybe back down to 10,000 as it's originally. It's much too difficult to get loadout, and it's, you could say, well, it's too difficult for me to get, and that's what I find, but when you're running around in Iron Trials here, you don't run into a lot of people that have their loadout, so it's not just me, it's many people that I run into. Once you get your loadout, it's not like you're invincible, but you are at a much better place than 90% of the lobby around you. It takes so long to get your loadout. So anyway, so I'm continuing to loot. That's my whole piece on that. I don't know if they'll change anything in the future with Iron Trials solos. I think it's a really good mode. I've been waiting for the solo mode to come out for a while now, because obviously duos, trios, quads, you need to play with people who have comms and are competent and are wanting to play similar styles. In my experience, you load in with random people. They either aren't at your level, one way or another. They're either better or worse than you are by quite a bit, or they don't have a mic happening, or as soon as they die once, they're out. Like, it's really difficult. I think they need to incentivize people to stick around when it comes to random teams, but I digress. So continue to loot. I'm sitting on not a lot of money, just over 2 grand, and I've been looting building after building after building. It's like there's one chest per building, which that's not going to be it. Like, you can't expect someone to find 15 grand on the ground. And the thing with the contracts too is, like, they are scattered. Like, there's not the same amount of contracts either, I find. Like, there's less of them, they're worth less. I think it needs to be tweaked, specifically in solos. I've played a lot of duos, that's how they introduced this mode. And I just found that because there are 2 of you looting, and also getting money for contracts, you get twice as much money for each contract. I think that 15,000 was a good number. I think they can scale that for trios, quads, to make that appropriate as well. But solos, they didn't do anything. They just kept it the same, which like I said, has been a struggle. So I saw the train goes by. Figure, why not hop on the train, get some intel, maybe some recons. There isn't any recon currently available, but there's also, from what I can tell, there isn't like a stale recon. if a recon's being grabbed but not completed, you'll see the little satellite dish laptop thing on the ground, indicating that there's still a contract that needs to be completed. So I don't see that anywhere. I don't know how I
Move to the next area.
It's like I was walking from the edge of the train, but I'll take it. So yeah, there's that recon I was talking about. So that wasn't on there, so I knew that the contract was in its reset mode, which was fine for me. Pick up the Tech 9 solely to get some weapon XP. I have not maxed out the Tech 9, so you get a little bit of XP if you have a weapon out that is not that's not max level. So I'm keeping moving around. You don't want to be staying in a position. You want to be changing levels, crouching, jumping, moving around. You want to make it difficult for people to shoot you, because you're pretty much just a target the whole time you're on there. Anytime I see the train, I'll always, look to see if there's a free kill on there. Spot this guy, get the live marker on him. I went up here because I figured, he might not expect me to be up there. Sure enough, no clue. I hear him running by, and he doesn't even react. Like, obviously the time to kill is much higher, but he does not react at all. I open up my Groza on him, get the easy kill. So still changing levels. Hospital's one of the more busiest places more busy place to go by. And so you want to be, careful when you're in that area. Lots of high ground that people can be taking pot shots at you. See the chest, that's sort of like I'm still nowhere near loadout. I've picked up multiple chests. I've done a contract, and I'm sitting at just over $5,000. Like I've been saying this whole time, it's aggressive to get 15,000 to get a loadout in solos in this mode. It's a lot. You're highly invested.
Gas is inbound.
You're gonna get there. See another chest, no money. What's the point? It's just, yeah. That'll be my soapbox for this whole video here. But anyway, so I'll get back on this, try to finish the cap. I realized that my Groza, and getting shot at there. Plating up, make sure I have cover. Should have had my Groza out, that's what I was about to say. I realized later on that my Groza is not max level either, and so I could have just continued to get weapon XP that way. We'll wait to see if this guy had hopped on or not. See this guy on the bike, try to get some beams on him. All I'm doing is hitting the bike itself. I'm not really getting any hits on the guy, but you miss every shot you don't take, so you may as well. Plenty of ammo on here, may as well take some shots at this guy. Almost fall through the train there. I've done that before. It's bugged at the front of this train. It is not cool. You sort of fall through there and die. Not ideal. Hope they fix that. I'm just waiting for the next contract to pop up, trying to stay mobile. Jump up here, grab it. Now it's up in the front of the train, so again, you want to keep moving. You want to cap these as quickly as you can. Obviously, the sooner you get them, the quicker you get the information on the recon, and the money. But you just want to sort of keep that cycle going. It takes longer to cap these in solos as well on Iron Trials. It doesn't make sense. It's like a duo length. They should have kept it to the length that solo normally is, which is easier to cap. Especially if they're going to nerf the money to the ground. Like, it's just... Anyways, so still getting that. Not going to be anywhere near the money I need. See a guy hop on the back. So I open, tag him a few times. He gets some shots on me. Get a chance to plate up and just change the angle. I always feel like high ground's better than running out to the side, but you've always got that option. See him peek there. He re-peeks. I get a really good break on him. And to be honest, I'm shocked at how much damage he does to me there. I had him with the blue shield already, so he should have been sitting just with his regular life. He almost won that fight with the C-58 there, so I don't know if the C-58 is that much better than the Groza, or if he hitting his shots that much better, but I was a bit shocked. My heartbeat sensor disappeared there. I don't really know how that happened, but sometimes the train is glitched when it comes to loot like that. You drop something. Hop up there and there's a dude, just same idea that I had. That scared the crap out of me. I'm wondering where he went. He got ran over by the train, got sniped by somebody. That guy just disappears. Really no idea where he went. So I clear the front, make sure he's not up here. He's not. Looking back, there's a car coming. Take some shots on him, get one shield, fell off, which worked out fine for me because I had to grab the recon.
Objective updated. Secure that position.
Get back on. Take a look at this guy again. You know, you just want to. I don't want to appear ever to be an easy target. You definitely want to open up shots at these guys, let them know that you're not an easy target, and that if they want to come fight, they they're more than welcome to, but you're going to bring it. So get up to the recon here. Start capping it. Making sure that no one's going to walk in on me as I'm doing it. And I'm still nowhere near with the kind of money I need. Take some shots on this guy. Again, for the same reason as before. I just want him to know that this is not going to be easy. And I will definitely open fire on him. So disable the vehicle. The thing with TAC Rovers, like any of the vehicles in Iron Trials, it is not hard to blow them up. Good shots on this guy. He gets scared off, disappears completely, ends up throwing a smoke. I think he was trying to cover his tracks there. He's that smoke there. But I'm going to see him running. Get some good shots on him with the Groza. It doesn't hit as hard as some of the other ARs, but all in all, not bad. At this point, I'm realizing, you know, I'm probably not going to get another recon, and I still need money. And looking over, I see there's a scab just sitting here in the bunkers, so why not? I'm going to go get off the well, it's not safety of being on the train, but more consistency of contracts, and I'm going to try to get this scav. If I get a couple boxes off of here, should be enough to give me money for a recon, or sorry, a loadout drop. And that's what I've been working on this whole game, is to get my loadout weapons and some perks. So come around here, it's a bit slow, making sure that it's a target for anyone who might be camping that. There's some vehicle action happening over to my left. Along with the shots.
Objectives updated. Move to the next location.
So, get my first box. Get over here, see if I can't get a third party of this. I see him, mount up, and I think he sees me there, so I decide to open up. And bad move on his part was to try to get in that TAC Rover. He was done. The animation of you getting in there is what allowed me to get that kill. Quickly go over, try to loot him. Hopefully he's got some money. And sure enough, he's got a bag and a satchel, so I'm pretty good to go at this point. Next weapon, he doesn't have much. So I'm going to try to get over here and get my loadout. There's always a chance that there's someone in here. You know, cursory look through here, have a look up top. Just to see if there's anyone camping this by. There definitely was someone in the area, because there's some dead weapons, and this buy is open. Good indicator that someone has been in the area at some point. My loadout gets stuck. Momentarily panicked that I wouldn't be able to reach this, but yeah, thankfully get it to the wall. It's actually a better spot for me to get it anyways, so not bad. Rocking the M4, this loadout. Really like the M4. It's been consistent throughout all of the seasons, and I'm still working on my master camos for it. Rip over, see if I can't finish the scav I started a while back, and with that extra money, you know, do something with it. There's obviously a lot of utility available to you if you have some money in pocket. Heart beating as I go.
You've got
Most
gas
people
inbound. Safe zone relocation.
Left are not going to have Ghost, and if they do have a loadout, a lot of people opt for Overkill or, you know, Temper, some other options. So even if they have their loadout, they might not have Ghost. So heartbeats are super OP in Iron Trials. The one thing with heartbeats during Iron Trials, if you don't know, is they've nerfed the range. I've heard it's 25 meters, I've heard it's 30 meters. I think it's probably the latter. I'm pretty sure I've heartbeated people that are over 25 meters away with my heartbeat during Iron Trials, so that leads me to believe that it's probably the 30, which is fine. You know, if they want to nerf that, they're trying a bunch of different things with Iron Trials, and that appears to be one of those things that they're trying. So either way, get this, finish the contract. I've got a bunch of money, quite a bit more than I had to start, so that's good. That's the thing with doing multiple contracts too, like, which is key,
Acknowledge waypoint goals.
is it increases your multiplier. So you really have to get some early contracts, whatever they are, right off the start, just so that these later contracts actually give you some good cash. I have this this warehouse sort of building marked as being not center, but in a good spot near the last circle that I have identified here. There's also a buy there, which means it's going to be a more popular location, and maybe I can get some kills due to that. You know, people coming to the buy late to get,
Tagging buy station.
whatever. I also need to get a self-res, and you know, things like a UAV would be huge in this case. Everything costs more in Iron Trials. UAVs are $6 grand. I'm pretty sure self-reses are $6 grand. It's just everything is harder to get. So if you can get some money, you're going to be sitting in good spots. So here's some action over here. You know, I don't want to get shot when I'm here. I realize that at this point they're probably busy, so I'm going to get a chance to grab what I need.
Area's clear.
Get some high ground. This is a really hard spot to push once you're up there, and so I'm going to be in a pretty good spot here, at least until the circle forces me to move. Now I'm trying to, you know, pick up some kills, but ultimately my goal here is to remain alive. But if I can get
Enemy
some
UAV
picks
overhead.
as I go, obviously that's a good thing too. See Mr. Ghostface down there. So this guy appears like he has tempered, but I
Enemy
think this
UAV
guy actually
overhead.
has specialist.
Enemy UAV overhead. Enemy UAV overhead.
We'll see later on. There's a specialist on the ground, and I think it came from this guy. I don't think that he had a loadout or anything like that. I think he just picked up a specialist perk. I'm trying to get an angle on him. He's not giving me anything to look at. There's another guy running in
Stand
there
by for
behind there.
coordinates.
One of them is going to get killed. Get a couple more shots on Ghostface there. Attack Rover's coming in. Not sure what they're going to get up to, but he gets out. So now we've got, you know, at least 3 players in my immediate vicinity. There's another red mark that showed up on the minimap a bit behind me to my right. So I'm just waiting to get some information.
Only 10 remain.
You know, people dying, death sounds, you know, shots fired, things like that. So I see the Donnie Darko skin over here. Creep up over here. I don't want to let him know that I'm up here. I probably should have opened up with my M4, but I don't have a lot of AR ammo at this point. So I'm trying to wait, use what I have, and I have a ton of SMG. So I've got him cracked there. I might have been able to push him once I had him down to a blue shield, but you know, you want to take the fights on your terms, and I didn't want to give up the position that I had here. And that is exactly why. He didn't have any threat to me at all from where I was, so I was in a good spot there. Let's pick up a UAV,
Recon coming up.
a precision.
UAV entering the
Call the
AO.
UAV, pick up the precision again, and there is the specialist I was talking about. And I don't think there was any loadout weapons there. So now I'm rocking specialist. Got a UAV popped. There's only 5 other players.
Be advised,
At least
UAV
3 of them are
is
showing up
Requesting recon overflight.
UAV entering the AO.
on this UAV. Got one close, one a little bit in the woods there, and then one across in Boneyard. I think one of these other guys has specialist as well. I don't think they have ghost. And I'll tell you why when we get there. So this guy, he's got no chance here. Just totally light him up. This other guy who's up here, I'm pretty sure he heard me
RTB for resupply.
get that kill. But they don't seem very aggressive because they didn't push. That could have been an easy third party for them. They might have been able to get that kill even. But they're just hanging back. I light them up a bit. Did a melee by accident, but he's no threat to me. He's running away. And then right away there you get the assist. I know that he's dead. Get lit up by this guy that I knew was across in Boneyard. And then this other guy who killed the guy that I had weakened gets a sniper shot on me. So I'm in this new little bunker area here. I've got the cover up. I'm hoping that they might push. In a really good spot here unless they come in from behind. One of the guys gets the snipe on the other guy, so now it's 1v1. Me versus
Marking
that
airstrike
sniper
target.
that almost ended it for me. Now he knows where I am. I took a chance there with the PA that I might be able to, force him. He gets a snipe on me, a second snipe.
Impact, no joy.
Almost gets it there. Thankfully I've got tempered so I can play it really quickly. The gas forces him to move. And now there's only a few openings here, so I know that he's going to be there. I pre-aim right when he's peeking out. Now he's in the gas, he's eating gas, probably got a gas mask. I
Losing ground.
reload at the worst time possible. But still, you want to keep moving, keep changing the angle. You don't want them to know where you are. So I'm peeking this other opening to see if I see him, but I need to get up to this cover because of the way the circle's going. He throws a thermite thinking that, I think he thought that was the only opening. And so this guy's not alerting
Gas is closing.
my
Enter the new safe
combat
zone.
or not my high alert. That's why I think he's got
Moving in.
got a specialist bonus. Actually, no, he doesn't have specialist. He must have just had cold-blooded in his loadout. He would have had the tempered thing there, so very happy here. We'll let the comms play out.
Yes! Iron Trial solo. Nice.
Very difficult to win these. Very happy with that win.
GG, man. That was an unlucky zone pull at the end there for you.
Yeah, thanks, man. So, did you pull a UAV at the end, dude?
What's that?
Are you the guy that won?
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you pull a UAV at the end?
No, I had a UAV like
Oh.
a couple circles back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool,
GG, man.
man. GG's.